Hi, my name's Hollis, and I play as Rylan Ludell in Star Wars Combine. And welcome back to my series on scripting NPCs, droids, and quests using LISP. In our last video, we learned what you can script and how to start typing. We made this initial script. In this video, we're going to add responses. So one thing I don't like about this script is that my protocol droid is yelling at me and I'm not saying anything. I have no response. So I'm going to add something to my start function over here. You can just type this line of code. So add response. We'll add the response and then we pass in this text for what the response should be. And then where, if someone clicks that response, what function does it go to afterwards? And it looks like because the window is small, the text is wrapping around. That's okay, that happens a lot. So we have the open and close parentheses. Go ahead and click save. And then you can go and walk over and talk to your droid again, but I'm just gonna hit refresh. That's an easier way to see it. And so my droid says, I demand an oil bath, and I say, I dare you to say that again. And then he does. We just keep going forever. Saying the same thing over and over again isn't very fun, so we're going to add a new function. You can think of it as a new thing to say, a new branch to our conversation. Paste. So I'm going to define a function, and you can name it whatever you want. There are some rules for function names. For example, they have to be one word. They can't start with a number. But other than that, you have a lot of flexibility. So I'm going to name it taterTots. And so it has a say function here, and then a describe function. This is new to us, but it's similar to the say. It just looks a bit different. And then here, instead of having that response go to start, I'm going to replace it with taterTots. And then I'll click save. So let me refresh this page. Now when I click, I dare you to say that again, it goes to the new function, taterTots. So here is our say block, and here's our describe block. So similar to say, we pass in the text, but this time the describe block formats it differently. And we can do that again too. So there you go. You can go pretty far with just what you've learned so far. Many NPCs are primarily just these first just functions with say and responses, and then new functions, and they branch together and back. Thank you for joining us today. We learned about how to add responses. Thank you again to Kay Dalbin and Lilith Delcroix for their tutorials that I learned from, and subscribe to watch the next video.